the top headlines. Displaced villagers clashed with security forces in ELITETV under Imphal East. Seventh batch of government school students from Kang Phokpi and Sanapati to enter an interaction program with scientists and experts at ISRO. UNLF celebrates its 61st Foundation Day. Kokomi and IDPs intensify its agitation against Sangai Festival celebration set to continue till 30th November. Manipur police arrest village chief in opium case, destroy large poppy fields. Justice Surya Kant sworn in as 53rd CJI set for 15-month tenure. Navy to commission anti-submarine ship Mahé today. Hello and welcome to ELITETV English News. You're watching 6 p.m. Prime Time Bulletin and this is Aleza giving you the news in detail. 4 internally displaced persons have been reportedly injured today, November 24, after protest march by residents of Sajiwa and Sawambung relief camps turned tense near ELITETV Dam in Imphal East, Manipur. IDPs from Ikau, Yengkuman, ELITETV and Sadu Yengkuman joined the demonstration. The procession began at Pukhao, Terapur and moved towards ELITETV before security forces attempted to block the march with barbed wire barricades. A scuffle broke out as protesters tried to move past the barricades. Several people stumbled during the confrontation, resulting in minor injuries. Demonstrators said they were demanding a safe and immediate return to their homes, claiming life in the camps had become increasingly difficult. Tension rose further when protesters accused a BSF vehicle to nearly hitting one participant. Security personnel responded with tear gas and a few blank rounds to disperse the crowd as the situation threatened to spiral. Speaking to media persons, Apex Committee of Victim Village Kundrakpam Kendra co-convener Khoirom Dharman stated that the state government's current Sangai Festival celebration is a sign of return of normalcy in the strife-torn state of Manipur. Consequently, the IDPs marched towards their native villages. However, upon reaching the ELITETV village, the IDPs were left heartbroken on seeing that their paddy fields had already been cultivated and reared by the Kukijo immigrants. He added that the tension in the area escalated after the SP used abusive words against the protesters, resulting in scuffle and injuries. He added that the unarmed protesters, including minor children, while carrying out democratic protests, have been manhandled by the security forces and such incident is very unfortunate, he added.
खाएगा वो उस तरफ से पूरा क्लियर हो गया, हो गया।
Further, in controlling the protesters, security forces today even fired tear gas cells at the Sabgolmang Community Health Center, where several patients were compelled to face difficulties and inconveniences. Due to the action of the security forces, Kundrakwan Public School bus, which was ferrying small minor students, had to face complications due to bursting of a tear gas cell adjacent to the school bus into the scuffle with the IDP protesters. When Apex Committee of Victim Village Kundrakwan Kendra co-convener Khoirom Dharman was briefing media persons in connection with today's protest at ELITETV, security forces fired at tear gas cells knowing that the place was a primary health center. Here's a report from our ELITETV reporter.
Sabgolmang Community Health Center Hospital ki hek mama maktadani kasi we landamasi ki tuan mafhum kaya da labjanam laiba samda harabada cycle Sabgolmang ELITETV sadu yankhum pa laitan buki kho haiba honsing stigi tuan mafhum kaya da labjanam laiba relief scheme kaya samda samda laiba IDP singna we huji ba we state asida laiba biar layakna we lebaga sida state asida kaisu taw jaba amadi thodo watho karinta irang kemta leijaba normal leiraba amuguna we kuma hero kaya mathang mathang thak thorpa asigumba khongthang sing asida ID khoi saungarba IDP sina mai mayumda hanjanabagi damakta ngasi ayuk pung 9 makhairom taba matamda sangsilakiba IDP sing amadi security force ani marakta Sakugi mafumda we am kana kamumda mugna amadi asopan thokhrabagi matungda ngasi nunthil hairiba thodu da soklaba miwisi mafumasi purakuna pagi first team na chingbagi thabak ya sathringe marakta khagaudana leiriba security forcing na humasida pagi makhata na leiriba IDP sing asibu tankhai khinabagi thong ama oina hospital simakta habedi community health center simakta hujing hakim mamangda yamna kai henba thong ama oina bagi gas capsule pa amadi masida natana ariba mafum masida bagi school chatluba halakpa mafum masigi school gari amagi mamangda bagi amada gas capsule bigi thong hujing hakim mamangda thokre ariba bas asida su pikliba mairoi chatra masa angang masa kaya yauri asumna bagi lairiba security forcing na Zatharliba Kahinba, Wong Singamadi, IDP Singi, Kwasang Napin, the Vakasi, Simarata, Kadi, Sumba, Poker Matunda, Makata, Heba Kolakani, having a bit of Masida, London City, Civil Society Organization, President October Simba, Topa, one dressing Lakuna, if I is SB, Unaduna, where you guys have matam madu long green haki manung da mokoi keba fireba ma sufungula kani habit hajabalai makata na IDC gi makedi gi amadi security force gi makedi kari kan mo khongthak takala kani di kari thubu khol ka habit me puna ngami tari MC matang da pamjriba bisurji ainam Elen News Sabgolmang
Lairiba sarkar sin habase December 3 ELITETV se moine sanghan gani habki target tawe habni adobu ngasi sport tu sangu bukan di it's almost blank loimak mongsong orgal me masi thata ngai kasu oide aduna yaragati Masi sakar piki be thaja bodo athubu matam onthopio ngasigi thodo aduda yam thina thamoi sona pen da bahar gadi khoi state commando na protester angang ani nongthongbam thoi sahi 13 son of n nanau maitai iko hariba Tandam Edison Sahi Kunmari, son of late C.H. Oken Hariba Angang Anisa. Minor Ngakani, Moida Tana Tana Pubirga Mokukta, Lisay Nakalaga Sogo, who's hospitalized or lady, Hariba Singasi, Akoigi, Maitagi, protesters in the Kitang Penta, but the Kitang Isagi, democratic right time, but the Sukamna, Akoibo, humiliate Toraga, Pubiba Savibosa, Akona with the Karilan Kibagino. Akona Sakar the Karila, Lubita Mota, Akoiba Sukamna. Lamdamasiki Praza Natrabugum Namun of the police have to believe Sikari Marambino.
As a part of the joint initiative of Donor Ministry, Government of India, NEC and Directorate of Education as Government of Manipur, in connection with the Northeast Students Program on Awareness Bridge and Knowledge on Space, where 100 students are selected from the northeastern states of India to take part in a veiling training on assembly and launching of rockets. 12 students of government schools from Senapati and Kangpokpi district today leave Imphal International Airport for attending interaction program at the Indian Space Research Organization ISRO at Bangalore. Speaking to media persons, Directorate of Education as Additional Director Bisheshwar Kumukcham expressed that this is the 7th batch of students from Manipur and they will receive knowledge and inputs from scientists and experts of ISRO in aerospace and dynamics.
मैम सु खंगबिरंगनि कोइना छात्र ओरकपदा कसम फंगपनते गवर्नमेंट तम चाखलकबि मतुंगिना सुम लाख पोटनी इंडिया के ओइन स्पेस साइंस से याम कना चाखले इसरो से तिन याम लो कोस ओइना याम इफेक्टिव ओइबा मिशन याम पांगथोक ngam ममिंग चटपा स्पेस की एजेंसी अमा ओइरबनि ना कोइ आंगांग सिंगसिसु एक्सपोजर से याम थिना दरकार ओइ आइदि सिगि ओइबा लंबी से सिसु लै हाबि खंगन दरकार ताइ.
And first of all, I would like to thank our additional director, sir, for this amazing opportunity that we can get only once in a lifetime. I'm also very thankful to our science director and Snapti ZEO for providing us with this opportunity. I am thankful to our school headmistress and all these organizers as well. This is a great opportunity of learning for us, and I hope that we're going to learn a lot from this, and I hope that this can really inspire us and we can learn more about science and technology from this. Thank you.
Mumbai-led UNLF today, the 24th November, has observed its 61st Foundation Day at its Kakting Kuno's 2nd Brigade Camp Hongbibon. The Foundation Day observation has been attended by Info Review Arts and Politics editor Pradeep Panjobom as chief guest, Mumbai UNLF's acting chairman Thokchom Khambaton as functional president, and other several dignitaries. After hoisting of the party's flag, a 2-minute silence was also observed as a mark of respect to the brave departed soldiers of the group.
Nohanna Muktadi, Mamaga Mataro, Nungaiba, Imong Manungaiba, Kai Nungaiba, Ado Makunayamo with a job with a down with Jasin go, a guy to have the Nuai, when I saw no be the Amutani Mangolo in Biwa from Sea.
Further, Koireng-led UNLF has also observed the 61st Foundation Day of the Armed Group, which was held at the party central headquarters, MPA General Headquarters, and MPA battalions. The Foundation Day ceremony at the central headquarters was attended by Chairman N.C. Koireng, officiating General Secretary M. Ibo Yaima, and Secretary of Health and Family Welfare Jinghai Ngan B as Presiding Member. Kokomi and several thousands IDPs continued their agitation against the ongoing Sangai Festival celebration, which commenced on 21st November. As a part of the ongoing agitation, torch rallies have been carried out at several places late night yesterday. Meanwhile, Kokomi reiterated its boycott goal, claiming widespread public backing. In a statement signed by convener Kurajam Athauba, the apex body urged citizens to continue torch rallies and street demonstrations with the slogan, "Let's not participate in Sangai Festival 2025." Until November 30, the concluding day of the festival. It mentioned that many citizens were voluntarily distancing themselves from the event, calling it a collective moral stand. Kokomi further asserted that real normalcy lies in restoring people's dignity, not in glitter and fireworks. An event of civil responsibility speech competition in connection with the second foundation day of Meitei Alliance has been held today, the 24th November at GP Women's College Hall. The event, which was held on the theme of My Manipur, My Responsibility, was attended by the MU's Vice Chancellor Professor W. Chandababu, Singh GP Women College Principal Professor L. Rajan Singh, and Meitei Alliance Dr. Malem Ningthauja. Further, retired IAS RK Nimai, retired Colonel Sapom Santi Kumar, folk artist Mangka Meanglambam, National Teachers Award 2024 winner Chongtham Nandita, and Manipur's Creative School in Falls Chairman and Managing Director Rais Ahmed Tampak participated in the event as jury members. Students of various schools and colleges took part in today's competition. The Lions Club of Thaubal, Manipur has conducted a series of health camps at various places across the district on the theme of diabetes and well-being. The health camps have been organized as a part of the observation of World Diabetes Day, and the camps focus on mental health detection of diabetes and hypertension. Earlier this month, the Lions Club of Thaubal, Manipur had conducted similar health camps on 14 and 16 of this month at Multipurpose Community Hall, Thaubal Bajar, and Hautabi Lampak, Thaubal Khetri Laikai. Today, the 24th November, the Lions Club of Thaubal, in cooperation with Jupiter Club Bamol Lairak, Thaubal organized another health camp at Public Stage Mang Lampak. Dr. KSH Manglem, Dr. KH Robindro, and Dr. KH Sonarjit spoke as resource persons during the health camp. Further, a total of 185 patients were provided free diagnosis and treatment related with diabetes and hypertension. With the aim to grant greater empowerment to the Rastriya Sarvopari Sangathan Manipur State Unit, State President and other unit executives have been officially selected today during a meeting held at the Rastriya Sarvopari Sangathan Manipur State Unit office at Progressive Artist Laboratory Complex at Lamboy Khongnangkhong under Imphal West District, being chaired by National Vice President M. Indrajit. Politician Mayengbam Amutombi has been nominated as the State President, while Art Society Manipur's life member and a renowned academician Ningombam Nilamani has been appointed as the State General Secretary. Further, the meeting nominated Sangat Nath Academy Awadi Namayrakpom Tiken as the Northeast Cultural Coordinator. Speaking on the occasion, National Vice President M. Indrajit stated that the motive of the Sangathan has always been nation first, and added that the Rastriya Sarvopari Sangathan has been continually working for the betterment of the society and the common masses. Now let's take a short break. Stay tuned for more updates.
Kurumdari. Kari kudong chau kumbi chen gise.
Sa koi gise personal care ne ko. Kato head to toe service cyber sida koi loina suna thamjai sa.
Mayam su lagi ro stay da magi ton ba pagi staff or pa kre ka su lay have ba ta ya dana mayam su experience lay ba na taga na fresh tong ni ba bu sing su mantra de ling biro kuna koi gi rin so ta lay ba rom ko pi hek opposite kitang selai na de lay ra ne koi mantra se de la aga mayam su ma ne pi ba kudong sa ba sing si lo bi.
ESIC launches Spree scheme from 1st July 2025 to 31st December 2025. Who can register? Employers with 10 or more employees can register their unit and employees under the scheme through one-time registration, no past dues, no inspection, no penalties, For further query, visit ESIC Office, DCBO, Imphal, Kaisampat Junction, Imphal West.
Nupi khudingmakna tingzang kaizang dana lairaba matamdata chaukat pa Bharat amadi shem sabadu mapung faragani.
माताओं बहनों बेटियों उनका जीवन पीढ़ियों को प्रभावित करने वाला पीढ़ियों का निर्माण करने वाला जीवन होता है। एक बेटी का सामर्थ्य उसकी शिक्षा उसका कौशल सिर्फ परिवार ही नहीं समाज की राष्ट्र की
इकाई खुमना जरीबा प्रधानमंत्री श्री नरेंद्र मोदी जी की लुचिंग मखादा नुपी सिंगी हकचेल फना थमनबगी दमकता अकनबा कैंपेन अमा लैबाक सिनबा थुंगना पांगथोकले। स्वस्थ नारी सशक्त परिवार तिंजंग काइजंग दब नुपी पांगदल लैबा इमुंग मसीगी मखादा लैबा सिनबा थुंगना हकचेल कैंपेन सिंग पांगथोकजगनी। कैंपेन अशिगा पुनशिन हंदुना निपान शुबा न्यूट्रिशन मन असिसु होदो अमदी प्रधानमंत्री मातृ वंदना योजना दा अप्लाई तौनबगिदमक अखनब रजिस्ट्रेशन पाइखतलगनी। अकुप्प मरोलगिदमक अदोमगी अनक्पा आयुष्मान आरोग्य मंदिर कम्युनिटी हेल्थ सेंटर सरकारी हॉस्पिटल अमदी अंगनवाड़ी सेंटर का तानबी। तिंजंग काइजंग दबनुपी पांगल लैबा इमुंग मशीनी चौखटपा भारत अमगी युमफम।
अयहांगना ताइबंग खोंगदा जरखिबसे कुमजाली सिंगमगा समापल हुमफुद्रा 1970 मास के कुनिपाल लमतागिना कुनमाथोय निपानबा थांग जनमित के अयुक पुंग मापंदा अयहा ताइबंग फावरखी लोल लैजबा फिजे लैजबा लाइनिंग लैजबा मैतै फुरुपसे अमुक्तदि निंखा तमना लाइनिंग मिखा पोंदबसु ओइरसी।
Welcome back. Now moving on to the news. Under the aegis of IG Manipur and Nagaland sector CRPF, the 86th Battalion CRPF has conducted a civic action program today, the 24th November at Nungtek 1 and Longmai Part 2 village under None Police Station, None District. The event was graced by the presence of S.M. Hussain, SDPO Nungba, presently holding the charge of SP None, Adai Dangmai, Chairman of Longmai Area Village Council, Isakar Khumba Village Secretary of Karuangmun Village, CSOs of the area, village elders, journalists along with local. As a part of the civic action program, water storage tanks were distributed to the native villages of Nungtek 1 and Longmai Part 2 village. A meeting was also held with the youth and villagers to discuss community welfare and future collaboration. Speaking as chief guest on the occasion, Saurabh Kumar Chaudhary, Commandant 86th Battalion CRPF, expressed his gratitude to the villagers and stated that the distribution of water storage tanks aims to improve the quality of life, support the needs of the villagers, strengthen goodwill and positive relations between CRPF and the local population. The chairman and villagers of both villages appreciated this novel initiative by 86th Battalion CRPF and conveyed their heartfelt gratitude, expressing hope that similar welfare activities will continue in the future.
We, the CRPF, has always believed that our commitment goes far beyond safeguarding the region. Over the years, CRPF has emerged as a pillar of stability and security, and it is our constant endeavor to build deeper bonds of trust, understanding, and mutual respect with every family in this region.
Manipur police arrested a village chief on drug-related charges and wiped out a major poppy cultivation zone in two separate operations across Kangpokpi district, officials confirmed on November 24 today. A joint team detained 43-year-old Lun Ko Hau Kipgen, chief of Gunfaibung village under Saiko police station during a raid at Bongmul village on November 23. Investigators recovered 986 grams of opium and a mobile phone from his possession. Police said The arrest is part of ongoing efforts to dismantle local networks connected to narcotics distribution. The previous day, security forces working with the Forest Department and the Narcotics Control Bureau carried out a large-scale destruction drive at the hill ranges of Kotland village under Kangpokpi police station. The operation cleared roughly 41 acres of poppy plants. Officials described the twin actions as a significant blow to illegal opium production in the district. A judge involved in some of the country's most consequential constitutional rulings has taken charge of India's judiciary. Justice Surya Kant has been sworn in on November 24 today as the 53rd Chief Justice of India, marking the start of a term expected to save debates on civil liberties, federal powers and electoral integrity. President Draupadi Murmu administered the oath at Rastriya Bhavan during a brief ceremony attended by senior political leaders, including Prime Minister Narendra Modi and Vice President C.P. Radhakrishnan. Justice Kant, who succeeds Justice B.R. Gavai, took the oath in Hindi and will serve until February 9, 2027. Justice Kant arrives at the post with a record that includes participation in verdicts on the abrogation of Article 370, suspension of the sedition law, and scrutiny of voter roll revisions in Bihar. His judgments have often placed emphasis on executive accountability, transparency in electoral processes, and the protection of constitutional rights. As part of various benches, he pushed for disclosure from the Election Commission on excluded voters in Bihar, reinstated and unlawfully removed women sarpanchs while warning against gender bias, and upheld the one rank, one pension scheme. He also contributed to decisions ordering probes into the Pegasus spyware allegations and the security breach during the Prime Minister's 2022 Punjab visit. The Indian Navy will commission Mahe, the first of the Mahe-class anti-submarine warfare shallow watercraft at the naval dockyard in Mumbai on Monday, an official said. The ceremony, hosted by Vice Admiral Krishna Swaminathan, Flag Officer Commanding-in-Chief Western Naval Command, will be presided over by the Chief of the Army Staff General Upendra Dwivedi. The official said in a statement. The commissioning of Mahe will mark the arrival of a new generation of indigenous shallow water combatants, slick, swift, and resolutely Indian. With more than 80% indigenous content, the Mahe class showcases India's growing mastery in warship design, construction, and integration, the statement said. Mahe will serve as a silent hunter on the western seaboard, powered by self-reliance and dedicated to safeguarding India's maritime frontiers. Built by Cochin Shipyard Limited, CSL Kochi, Mahe represents the cutting edge of India's Atmanirbhar Bharat initiative in naval ship design and construction. The Assam cabinet, chaired by Chief Minister Himanta Biswa Sarma, met at Janata Bhavan on Sunday evening and cleared a series of major decisions aimed at overhauling the state's education, land, labor, and administrative sectors. The cabinet approved an annual 6% salary hike for grade 3 and 4 employees of provincial institutions. The mandatory service period for teachers requesting transfers from remote districts, including Dhubri and South Salmara, has been significantly reduced to 5 years for women and 7 years for men, and measure relaxation from the earlier requirement of 12 years. The ruling Pakistan Muslim League Nawaz swept the by-elections held on Sunday, November 23, winning 12 out of 13 seats, according to unofficial results. By-elections were conducted for 6 seats of the National Assembly and 7 of the Provincial Assembly of Punjab. All NS seats were in Punjab except one in Haripur area of Khyber Pakhtunkhwa province. For ELITETV News Channel, contact to the email address info@elitetv.in or 9402890982 and subscribe to ELITETV YouTube channel or follow on Facebook page, Instagram, and X for more information about the channel. And before we wind up, let's take a look at the headlines once again. Displaced villagers clash with security forces in ELITETV under Imphal East. 7th batch of government school students from Kangpokpi and Sanapati to attend interaction program with scientists and experts at ISRO. UNLF celebrates its 61st Foundation Day. Kokomi and ITPs intensify its agitation against Sangai festival celebrations set to continue till 30th November. Manipur police arrest village chief in opium case, destroy large poppy fields. Justice Surya Khan sworn in as 53rd CJI, set for 15-month tenure. Navy to commission anti-submarine ship Mahid today. And that's all for today. Thanks for watching.